Well, she seems like a really good character.
Yeah, she's very competent. We'll never get rid of the boys, but her we'll probably never
We'll
see
get rid of
again.
them as well. Give it a little bit of time.
I'd like to call this meeting to order. Welcome here, everyone. And at this time, I'd like to give the opening to Councillor Susan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Last week, the Steinbach Regional Secondary School celebrated the graduation of 446 students. As we've all read, it's the biggest grad class to date. I had the pleasure of attending grad this year as my daughter was graduating. I'm always moved when I go to a graduation ceremony. I'm so proud of all the students. Completing 13 years of school is a big deal. I also know that for these graduates, their lives are just beginning. And as any adult knows, life is not easy. And in a way, I grieve for everything they have to go through. My daughter recently told me that the closer she got to grad and gets to going away to school, the more I'm turning everything into a lesson. She's not wrong, but I can't help it. I just want to make her path as smooth as possible. But as my mother once told me in my early 20s, after I had reaped the consequences of a questionable decision I had made, sometimes you just have to go through the school of hard knocks yourself. True, but even so, I would like to take this opportunity to offer some words of advice to the grads of 2024 as they step into the next phase of their lives. Number 1, keep learning. Education doesn't stop at graduation. Keep learning through formal education, but also through reading or exploring new interests. Number 2, accept change. Life after high school will bring many changes, and really, that's how it is throughout our entire lives. Be adaptable and open to new experiences and opportunities. Number 3, set goals, but stay flexible. Have a vision for your future, but be ready to adapt as circumstances change. Also, allow yourself to change. Number 4, choose who you will spend time with wisely. This is one of the biggest predictors of your future success. Find positive friends, family, and mentors who provide support, advice, and encouragement. Number 5, take care of your health. Exercise regularly, eat well, get enough sleep, and seek help if you're struggling emotionally or mentally. Number 6, develop good financial habits. Start budgeting, saving, and understanding financial literacy. Good financial habits save a ton of stress and improve quality of life. Number 7, be resilient. You will face setbacks, challenges, and you will make many mistakes. Learn from them and keep moving on. Number 8, be a decent person. Be kind and compassionate. Treat others with respect and empathy. People won't remember what you do, but they will remember how you made them feel. Number 9, enjoy the journey. While working towards your goals is important, don't forget to enjoy the ride. Celebrate your achievements and take time to appreciate the experiences and people you encounter along the way. And number 10, be a good citizen. Do your job well, volunteer, get to know your neighbors. By making other people's lives better, you enrich your own. In closing, I wanted to share that during the week of grad, a high school friend of my husband's 21-year-old son was killed in a motorcycle accident. A friend of mine's husband passed away. In the months leading up to grad, a friend of my daughter's dad was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and a friend of hers mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I could share more stories of heartache from this spring. This made grad particularly a poignant experience this year, celebrating these young men and women, but knowing how precious and fragile life is at the same time. Though life seems so big and long when you are 18 and getting started, the truth is it's a short trip. Perhaps the best advice I could give to our grads is to make the most of every day you are given, because every day is a gift.
Thank you, Councillor Penner. Council, we have the agenda in front of us. Looking for a motion to adopt. Councillor Ebert, second by Councillor Siemens. Call for the question. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Council, with the minutes of June 18, 2024, regular council meeting. They start on page 1. We've all had a chance to review. Looking for a motion to approve. Councillor Swagsford, second by Councillor Penner. Any comments? Nope. Call for the question. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Council, is there any business arising from the minutes? Okay, seeing none. We are just a little bit before 7:35. So we will go to, we'll go down to administration. This is 9A, accounts payable in the back of the book. Looking for a motion to approve. Councillor Penner, second by Councillor Hebert. Any comments? Call for the question. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Okay, we are just at 7:35, so we will go up to our public hearing. This is bylaw 2246. This is the public reserve closing, Kootenay Way. At this time, I will close the council meeting, open the public hearing. Mr. Workting, could you please introduce this file?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This bylaw 2246 is a proposed bylaw for a public reserve closing for lots C and D, Plan 69059, within the city of Steinbach, along what is commonly known as Kootenay Way. The owner of the public reserve is the city of Steinbach. The applicant for the public reserve closing is Sinceris Park Hill GP Ltd. And the purpose of bylaw 2246 is to close an existing public reserve to allow it to be realigned. No portion of the existing public reserve area will be lost as part of this closure, as a new public reserve area, excuse me, will be opened as part of a concurrent subdivision that is proceeding for the land. Notices as required under the Planning Act have been issued. There is no correspondence on the file and no other representations. With respect to the proposed public reserve closing, this is more or less an administrative matter to permit an appropriate subdivision and development process by the applicant. Recommendation from administration is that council give this bylaw second and third reading subject to any information provided at the public hearing.
Thank you, Mr. Workting. It looks like the applicant is not here today. So I will ask if there is anyone here with comments, questions, or objections to this file. I will ask one more time. Is there anyone here with comments, questions, or objections to this file? Okay, seeing none, I will close the public hearing, open the council meeting. Council, how would you like to proceed? Councillor Penner,
Motion to approve.
second by Councillor Schweitzer. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is quite a contentious issue, so I've prepared some notes here. No, this is housekeeping, and this is just to realign so that we can prepare for a future development.
Thank you. Still laughing at your first line. Okay. Anything further, Councillor Schweitzer?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. After giving this careful thought, I concur with Councillor Penner that this realignment is, that this is acceptable.
Anything further of council? Anything in closing?
I think it's okay.
Okay. Call for the question. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Okay, we'll go to 9B. This is the,
Third reading.
oh, sorry. Second and third, sorry. We'll go right into third reading, looking for another motion to approve.
Motion to
Councillor
approve.
Penner, second by Councillor Hebert. Any comments?
Nothing further.
Nothing to add.
Nothing further of council? Call for the question. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Okay, now we'll go to 9B. This is the Reid and Miller Chartered Professional Accountants. This is the financial statements for Steinbach Community Development Corp. Starts on page 15. Mr. Workting, could you please introduce this file?
Mr. Mayor, these financial statements for the Steinbach Community Development Corporation dated December 31st, 2023 are being presented to council for information with a recommendation for council to accept them. The Development Corporation is a creation of the city of Steinbach, with the city of Steinbach being the sole shareholder. Just as a matter of routine, recommendation is to approve the resolution.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Workting. Council, how would you like to proceed? Councillor Penner,
Motion to approve?
second by Councillor Siemens. Any comments?
No, I have no comments.
Anything further? Call for the question. All's in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Move to C. This is also Reid and Miller Chartered Professional Accountants. This is the financial statements of the JCAP Library. Starts on page 26. Mr. Workting, could you please introduce this file?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Similarly to the previous item, the attached items in council's agenda is the December 31st, 2023 financial statements for the Jacob Library. The city's auditor, Reid and Miller, Chartered Professional Accountants, is also the same firm that has audited these financial statements. The Jacob Library Board has reviewed and approved. Further recommendation is for council to accept these financial statements.
Thank you, Mr. Ordning. Council, how would you like to proceed? Councilor Schweitzer,
I'll make the motion to approve.
second by Councilor Hebert. Any comments?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The, looks straightforward, and it's this is an audit that gets done every year for the Jacob Library.
Anything further?
Nothing further to add.
Anything of council? Call for the question. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. We have 9D. This is also Reid Miller Chartered Professional Accountants. This is referring to 2023 federal gas tax revenue annual expenditure report. Starts on page 39. Mr. Workendine, could you please introduce this file?
Mr. Mayor, this is slightly different than the previous two items. It is not a full set of financial statements. However, Reid and Miller Chartered Professional Accountants also review the city's gas tax grant program, as well as the allocation of the funding towards different projects. This is a required report as part of the city's annual financial statement preparation process. Also recommend that City Council accept this report.
Thank you, Mr. Workendine. Council, how would you like to proceed? Councilor Penner,
Motion to accept.
second by Councilor Hebert. Go ahead, Councilor Penner.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As Mr. Workington expressed, this is required, and right now it has a healthy fund. However, we do have some large projects coming up, so.
Anything further? Anything further of council? Call for the question. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Are there any questions of council? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to correspondence petitions. We've got 11A, the municipal and northern relations. This is referring to the 2024 municipal operating grant. Council, how would you like to proceed? Take it as information. Okay. And we've got 11B, the Seine Rat River Rosa Watershed District minutes of May 21, 2024. How do you like to proceed? Take as information. And we've got the 11C, we've got the 2023 Multi-Material Stewardship Manitoba Annual Report. Also, take it as information as well. Okay. And 11D, we've got the library, Jacob Library minutes of May 15th, 2024 and June 19th, 2024. Council, how would you like to proceed? Take as information. Okay. There is no other business. Looking for a motion to adjourn. Councillor Penner, second by Councillor Hebert. Call for the question. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Next regular council meeting is Tuesday, July 16th, 2024, 7:30.